Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Project Pan 2021 update. Today is May 1st, so we're well into Q2 at this point. So I wanted to update you on how things have been going, what I've been using up, if I've used anything up, and potential replacements for the Project Pan. I will link the first episode I did back in January up above. I also have a blog post over my blog, and I also have a playlist if you want to watch last year's Project Pan. I'm having a lot of fun with this series, and it's also helping me kind of clear out some of my non-cruelty-free makeup brands and kind of just give them a farewell tour, if you will. So I'll have close-ups and many of the things I'm wearing on my face today as well. So if you'd like to hear the update on the Project Pan, go ahead and keep watching. So first, let's start with lips. I have 3 lip products in this Project Pan. First up is MAC's Lipstick and Whirl. I am wearing this lipstick mixed with a different lipstick and a lip liner today on my lips. I've hardly used it though. The other 2 lip products in the Project Pan are from Origins, and like MAC, Origins is not cruelty free. Honestly, haven't used these a lot in Q1. First up, we have the lipstick in the shade Sweeter Than Honey. It's a really beautiful creamy nude. Then I have this tinted lip balm in Honey Blush. I'm gonna give myself a C- in the lip category because I've been using MAC's Whirl quite a bit, but not so much the other 2. But in general, haven't been going a lot of places, constantly wearing a mask, therefore not wearing a ton of lip products these days. Next up is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder, and actually I'm really proud of myself because this is literally just down to crumbs at this point. It's crumbled apart, but I'm still gonna use it until it's totally used up. So this is where we're at right now. It's not totally finished, but it's essentially finished. So I'm not gonna pick a replacement just yet because I have quite a bit to work through. Let me know if you guys think this is worth repressing at this point because it's pretty much crumbs, but I will use it up. So this is still hanging on, but by a thread. Then we have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Bronzer in Beached. Just like the All Nighter powder, this powder is pretty much used up. I'm gonna show you. I just literally have a little bit of product clinging to the pan at this edge over on this side, and that's it. For all intents and purposes for this video, let's say this is used up because I'm probably gonna use it up this week. Usually I'll just take a pair of tweezers, just kind of grind down what we have left, put it on my brush and wear it. I'll be able to use this within the next 2 weeks. So we're gonna go ahead and say this is a completed product in the Project Pan, the first of this year. I'm going to be replacing the Bye Bye Pores bronzer with this one from Too Faced. This is the Sun Puppy bronzer, and this was a limited edition bronzer. Seriously has the cutest packaging I've ever seen, and this is essentially new. It is a shimmery bronzer, and I haven't used it that much. When this first came out, I feel like I used it a couple times and it really emphasized texture on my cheeks. I noticed it was really clinging to texture on my cheeks, so what I ended up doing is just kind of putting this out of the rotation and putting it back in the drawer until a later date, maybe when my skin is a little more clear and smooth, and I feel like my skin's in a really good place right now. So I want to start experimenting with this again. It's a very shimmery bronzer, but honestly haven't tested it a whole lot. So we're gonna go ahead and say that this is the bronzer I'm swapping in. So let's see this time around if it looks a little bit better on my skin. I will report back on how things are going with this. Next up, I have this Natasha Denona Blush Duo. This is a compact that contains 1 blush and 1 highlighter. The blush is a peachy terracotta color and the highlight is like a peachy golden champagne. This is one of the products in this year's Project Pan that was rollover from last year's project. Come a long way with this product because last year there was no pan at the beginning of the project, and then we broke through, and now into this year, look at this. I'm really proud. I really love this blush shade. It's kind of that warm, natural, peachy, flush terracotta color. It looks really good on my skin tone. For the intents of this Project Pan, I'm only focusing on the blush in this compact and not so much the highlight, but I do like the highlight in here. So gonna keep trucking along with this one. Still really love this blush. The other blush in this Project Pan is from MAC. This is their Blush Ombre from the Proenza Schouler collection, and the shade is Ocean City. This is my favorite coral blush I own at the moment. I love this so much for spring and summer. I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks today. I've used this actually a ton lately, but no pan yet. It still looks pretty much brand new, and sometimes I wear this color as an eyeshadow for a fun monochromatic look. I also have this powder from MAC in the project. This is the MAC and Selena Techno Cumbia Blush Bronzer. This is a matte powder blush. We've got like a deep kind of cool bronze on this side and a dusty light pink on this side. I have not been reaching for this as much as I hoped in Q1. I ended up using this as eyeshadow today. I used this in my crease and a little bit of this on the lid. Kind of a nice, soft, natural matte look. Definitely going to be prioritizing using this a bit more in Q2, especially as I get a little bit of a spring summer tan. I feel like this bronzer tone will be a little bit easier for me to wear. Next is the Becca Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector. And here's where we're at with this one. Still a lot of pan, not a ton of progress since the first update in January. This one's bittersweet, of course, because Becca is shutting down operations later this year. My sister actually ended up giving me this mini of Champagne Pop, little travel size compact. It's brand new. I'm gonna be set on Champagne Pop for a while. You get 2.4 grams in this tiny travel size, and these things just take so long to use up. So even if you wanted to grab something before Becca totally shuts down and becomes a little harder to find. So the full size has 8 grams and the travel size has 2.4. I'm definitely loving revisiting it a lot more often this year. I don't think I'll finish this compact, however, in 2021. Of course, I'm wearing it today. The name says it all. It's a beautiful champagne golden highlight. I don't think I'll be running out of it anytime soon. And the very last product I have to update you on is the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Highlighter in the shade Sahara. It is a humongous pan. You can kind of move your brush around to kind of get your perfect tone. It's like one of the silkiest powders ever. I've been using this quite a bit, but not a ton. No pan just yet, but stay tuned because I am gonna keep sticking with it. This section of the powder is basically Kevyn Aucoin's Candlelight Highlight Powder. And if you look closely, it's very shallow in this area. So I think I'll be hitting pan sometime this year. Not quite sure just yet, but I'm gonna stick with it and stay tuned for the next update to see what happens. All right, friends, there you have it. That is the update of my project pan for 2021. That's how things are going a couple months in. If you have a project pan series, please do leave a comment down below so I can come check it out. Definitely a little disappointed in myself with the lip products, but now that summer is right around the corner, I'm gonna be going more places. I have high hopes that I'll be able to integrate these products a little more heavily into my routine. And with that said, check back soon in a couple of months. I will have another project pan update for you. Again, the playlist will be linked right up above. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe below, and I will see you very soon in the next one.